third take. Here we go. Hey guys, Kai Remdo here for my second costume vlog or blog, whatever the hell you guys want to call it. This is my third take. I'm very frustrated because I'm not going to get too much into it. What made me do this is that I watched Halloween 3 from my 15-disc collector's edition of Halloween, the awesome box set, and the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And what also spurred me wanting to do this is from talking to my buddy Jack Chap 1, who I talk about a lot of my horror videos, and my brother-in-law who's planning a Texas Chainsaw 3D Leatherface, the one that was played by Dan Yeager, or something like that. As you all know, I got this beautiful mask, so it's a beautiful mask, guys. I mean, I love this thing. It's fucking close. It's just, of course, with like any mask, there's gonna be a few flaws, but this is so close. I gotta admit, this is so fucking close. Well, let's get started. I'm planning a remake Leatherface costume and a Roy Burns. What happened with the Roy Burns and what made me want to do one is that I was looking at my coveralls, which are right back there. You guys can't see it in the video, even though that I'm putting right at it, and I look at it and go, that looks a lot similar to the coveralls that was donned by Roy Burns from Friday the 13th Part 5. And I thought to myself, why don't I do one? Why don't I do a Friday the 13th character that you don't see much, which is Roy Burns? Because it's a proven fact. Most of the time at conventions or like even on Halloween, people always dress up as the main guy, Jason Voorhees. So fast forward to January or early start of February. I think it was January. My buddy Jack Chap 1 told me about that mask that his buddy which he also became my friend. He's also probably going to become my connection of getting good Jason hockey masks for a good decent price, so got that covered. I'm starting to have connections now. I guess that's what happens in the freaking horror world, and especially if you're a collector, you end up getting these connections, which is awesome. But the price started out $50. As it turns out, I probably could have gotten it $50 if I wasn't sure. And then he dropped the price to $40. Went upstairs. I told I might as well say my parents about it. Yes, I still live with my parents. It's hard out there, and I haven't finished my schooling yet. And the jobs I want to do, you don't need school, and I could always learn by books and all that. So, but that's a separate. I don't want to get into that because that's an easy target that YouTube trolls can latch onto. So they said yes, you just have to wait till 2 weeks. Okay, the latest will be 2 weeks, and lo and behold, it's Friday the 13th. And then the first bad luck struck. Woke up and asked if I could get the mask. Nope. So they told me to wait till Tuesday, which is not bad. Like I said in my unboxing, what really would have made this mask more special was that if I bought it on Friday the 13th, because let's be honest, that would have been awesome because it would have been Friday the 13th. It's a character from Friday the 13th. The movie came out on Friday the 13th, but I did get something on Friday the 13th. It's a limited edition Fright Rags shirt. I didn't mention this in my unboxing because that was my second take of it. Because the first take I mentioned it, but all hell broke loose, and that was my second bad luck. Yeah, I was struck with bad luck a lot that day. It wasn't a good day for me. So I just laughed and said, oh, well. So anyways, all I need now for my Roy Burns is a hood, which I'm going to have to chop off this hair. Sucks. I get that you need to chop off your hair, but I believe Tyler Mane wore the Michael Myers mask with long hair, but I think he tied it up in a ponytail. But that's what I'm going to do. I'll probably cut it off probably before I go to my sister's house to see Def Leppard, because we might be going to a Def Leppard Tesla and Styx concert, so I'll probably get done then. I'm going to do it medium length, not short. I still need hair to headbang. And then I'll probably let it grow out probably after I'll probably let it grow out after Halloween's done. If I decide to go as Roy Burns, then it would do well for my Michael Myers costume. And I might need a new machete. I had this plastic one that I was going to use that came with my foam latex Jason Hawk made by Rubies, which is a very bad name to mention to any collectors, even though that their Leatherface masks that they do are not that bad. Especially if you fix the 1974 mask that they did, you could make that sucker look accurate as heck. But I'm not a fan of produced masks, unless it's Trick or Treat Studios, or if it looks good. I would probably buy the 1974 Rubies mask if I could, but I would rather buy a 1974 mask from Connor. I like his work. I became kind of picky anymore about my masks. I guess that's what happens when you kind of become a collector. You kind of prefer one artist over the rest. Yeah, you may get other masks by other artists, but those are like your favorite. Alright, what else? And if I can find that thing before Horror Hound, I'm gonna have to A, buy myself a real one and doll the blade, or B, get myself a prop one that looks like a real machine, that actually looks like a real machine, because the one plastic one I have looks huge. It's a huge sucker, but it looks good. That's why I was wanting to use it, because I really do like that thing. Let's see, what else? That's all pretty much. And the hood I'm going to get from Devil's Latex. They are the only companies that I know right now that makes hoods. I was going to go that route anyways, because there were people telling me like, go with Devil's Latex, and one of those was like I said, my buddy Jack Chap One, and the other was his friend, who is now my friend, Justin, and I just go, I'm planning on it. I mean, $80, like, hey, I wouldn't mind spending that money, and I'm thinking about being kind of careful with my Horror Hound money this year. If I take $400 this year, I hope I can take that much. I'm gonna splice it. $200 of it will go towards Horror Hound. The other half will go to whatever the hell I want to get. That's it for the Roy Burns costume. Oh yeah, I'm gonna also have to weather up the coveralls too, because a weathered mask and a clean coveralls doesn't look right. As for my Thomas Hewitt costume, like I said, well, actually I didn't say this. I said this at my first take of this. No, my second take. My buddy Jackson is helping me. He's helping me with the shirt, which the shirt doesn't have the right stripes, but I don't care. As long as it looks good and it looks pretty damn close, I'm fine. I can always update it later if I ever find the right shirt for it, but I'm not too worried about that. He also made me the apron. He's going to be helping me with the bracers, but I told him, like, he can do one and I'll watch him and I can do the other, because I want to put my own rate. And I believe he said that he'll be doing the prop chainsaw, I believe. I'll be taking care of the tie, because my dad has one. He has a black tie. I'll be needing black pants, and I'm gonna have to weather those up. I'll probably ask Jackson to do maybe like a tutorial or like some type of instructions or something, because I want to learn how to do this stuff, so that way I can start doing things myself. Because I never felt right about asking people to help me, even if they offer. Maybe it's a pride thing, or maybe it's because I don't want them to do the most work. I don't want to be those type of people that lays back and say, "All right, go on. I'll be waiting here to get it finished." I've never been like that. I mean, most of the money will be going towards the mask. I mean, if you want a good remake mask, you'll probably have to spend in between $200 to $400. That's normally the price range that they're at, which is bull crap, because I don't think a mask should be that high. And I get that people will say, whoa, it takes time, blah, blah, blah. It's a piece of latex that will end up rotting. So there goes all your money spent. But I'm not gonna make this a rant. This is a fun video. Let's see what else. The boots I have. I may use my snow boots for Horror Hound and Power for Halloween, because they'll be more comfier to wear. There's this piece of the boot that has this buckle on it, but I'll probably just have the coveralls or like the pant legs just covering that. It's not about the shoes, you know. When it comes to horror, it's not about the shoes. Yeah, it's nice to have the exact shoes or boots that you need, but most of the time, it doesn't even matter. It's about here that matters. This part really doesn't. With some costumes, it probably does. But let's see what else. My Michael Myers costume is pretty much done. All I need now is to get me a weapon. I'll be buying the Trick or Treat Studios Halloween 2 scalpel, and I'm also going to buy the other weapons that they have for sale, that Trick or Treat Studios has for sale for Halloween 2. So I'll be buying the Elrod knife, I'll be buying the Butcher knife, I'll be buying the scalpel, and I'll be buying also all their masks. But like I said, I'm more focused on my Thomas Hewitt one. I'll get the Roy Burns finish. I'm hoping I can get done before Horror Hound. I'm hoping, but things never go as planned. So I'll probably just have to be Michael Myers just for a little bit longer. Which, again, I'll still be Michael Myers. I'll probably put it on, but as soon as I get my Tommy Steele costume done, that's probably going to become the one I use the most. As for future possible cosplays, a part 3 Leatherface I want to do. When I slim down, I'm going to do a part 3 Freddy. And I might do a 1974 Leatherface. I really don't want to steal the thunder away from Jack Chap 1, but he says he doesn't care. You know. So if I do it, it will probably just be a spur of the moment thing. I mean, I will get the mask from the movie, and I'll probably just get all the stuff for costume just in case reasons. But I'm just more focused on these 2 costumes right now. I don't want to overwork myself. And as for my brother-in-law, he's actually working on a Texas Chainsaw. I think I said that already. If I didn't, then I'll just repeat myself. He's doing a Texas Chainsaw 3D Leatherface. It's the first outfit with the red flannel shirt and the scarecrow looking mask. He'll be doing that one. And the thing is with that costume, I don't know anyone that made one. The only one that made one so far that I know of is this dude called Bubba Sawyer on YouTube and Facebook. I'm not friends with him. I used to been. After some controversy happened, but I will say this, this will be the only praise I give him. He does know his shit about costumes. I'll give him that. At least, but you won't be seeing me dealing with him. And his costume, it's the first costume that you see him in, but the tie that he uses is the last outfit that you see him in, the white shirt with the butterflies on it. I'm going and also the chainsaw's you got the wrong stuff. It's almost like you're taking your favorite parts of the costume and just making your own custom one. I mean, that's fine. I mean, I've seen people do custom Leatherfaces, but whatever. It's his choice. I mean, will I ever do one? I don't know. I'm not really planning on doing costumes that people did already for a little bit while. The only reason why I'm doing a Thomas Hewitt is that I planned on this probably since 2012. 2012 or 2013, something like that. And the first mask that caught my eye was the Tommy 3. This is before I knew about Addison being a con artist and it's his time. It's either his way or no way. If I ever deal with him, I would have to keep at his butt. I mean, like I said, I would have to keep, hey, come on. I paid you good money for this mask, so give it to me. The problem is I heard that when you do that, he does a rush job. So I would rather buy one that someone else already has, and which this is going to be part of the video that if do you guys know anyone that has a Tommy 3.0 for a good price, I don't want to pay no more than $300. I would like to stick to in between $100 to $300 for the mask. If you know anyone that's selling one, just comment below in the video, or make a video response or something like that. And then I can talk to that person and start planning things out, because I can't afford it right now, but I am in the moment to where I am planning on it, because I've decided I'm either going to get the head scanner first or Atomic 3. I know where I can get the head scanner, which is through the actual artist itself, but with the Atomic 3 I can't go to the artist because he's a fucking con artist. But yeah, please and thank you if you know anyone. I think that's it for this video. Actually, I wouldn't mind doing a Lefty and Right costume from my Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. I mean, that would be awesome. But I'm not sure if people would recognize him or not. So, anyways, this is Kai Raymond here. I'm tired. This was a spur of the moment thing. Peace out, guys, and have a good weekend.